For those of y'all who need some inspiration in finding a relationship, just look at Sleeping Beauty. Okay, bitch got stabbed with a needle and she decided to sleep for 100 years. And for some reason, she didn't die or biodegrade or fossilize into a Homo sapien. And some dude with a sword found her and he was like, wow, I am a straight man and I will kiss her on her 100-year-old mouth. And they fell in love right away and got married. Which also doesn't really make sense because the life expectancy back then was like 12. Anyway, moral of the story, if you're persistent, you will find just 100 sleeping lady and she will marry you. Yes. You know, I love how our generation does not hesitate to clock a bitch. Okay, we all went through the same phase as kids, thinking that we were mermaids or half-bloods or fucking werewolves. We all made dirt soup in the backyard, prepared for this lifestyle. Police officers throwing tear gas at us, bitch, we throw them right back. We were ready to burst into Area 51, carrying our Nerf guns to rescue Smeagolborb and his alien friend. We made a meme out of a national fucking emergency, bitch. Remember World War III? However, if you ask me to go up to a McDonald's employee and ask them for some extra ketchup package or extra honey mustard package, the bitch, who do you think I am? You want me to talk to people and deal with my own problems? Bitch, no. If the government wanted to spy on us, why would they use birds when they can just use spiders? Bitch, a spider has 8 fucking eyes. They have circumference vision. You can't hide. Girl, you getting up at fucking 2 in the morning to go to the kitchen and microwave a sausage, they can see you. Every time you cry yourself to sleep thinking about a random boy who doesn't care about you, bitch, they reporting that to the Trump. Okay, they be like, girl, this fat ugly bitch fucking crying 8 days a week, with. Y'all know those people who are skinny as hell? But then they say shit like, oh, I'm so fat. I can eat an elephant. I'm famished. But for lunch, they have like a single fucking cucumber and they just like dip it in a sauce. And then they're like, I'm so full. You know, humans are like 70% water. So essentially, we're just cucumbers, but with anxiety and depression. But in your case, you're just a stupid cucumber bitch. I will never understand those bitches that make fun of other people's bodies, saying shit like, oh, you're so skinny. You look like you came out of SeaWorld. You should try eating less. You should try wearing more makeup. Oh my god, I think your titty is running away. Bitch, shut up! You look like you came out of frickin' Zootopia. Geronimo Stilton looking ass. Y'all know those white skater boys who were like, if you don't skate, you can't wear Thrasher merch. You can't. And we're like, okay, sure. And then we turn the argument around and we're like, hey, Chad, maybe you shouldn't say the N-word because you're white. And all of a sudden they're just like... One of the things that annoys me the most is when you're on a really long plane ride and there's that one baby that won't stop screaming. Like, I understand it's a baby and it has the processing power of a cucumber. And it's afraid because it's loud and the flight attendants won't stop giving you cheese. But if that bitch doesn't shut up eventually, I will literally throw it out the window. You know what? Babies could have a built-in parachute. We've just never tried. So I sometimes look after kids. And this one time, I was at this little girl's house. And she put her fucking live goldfish into her Barbie Easy Bake Oven. And I was like, Samantha, what are you doing? And this bitch goes, I'm making Chinese food. And the mother said, oh my god, she's so creative. Delete your child before I literally destroy it. Y'all ever have those people in your class who just do not talk to you? They don't really know you or care about you. But then, like, when it comes to handing in projects and assignments and everything, they just pop up from a crack in the ground and they're like, oh my god, hi! Sorry, I'm like really stupid, but like I totally forgot to do the project. I know we had like 4 weeks to do it. I'm like so silly. Huh? I was just wondering if you could like help a girl out. Like maybe if you could like send it over. I'm such a nut job. My brain is just nut. But like, you know, I really don't want to fail this class. Is it just me? Or do moms just walk around the house blaring shit on their phones at full volume? Like, I'm over here trying to do my English assignment and then suddenly, out of the wood cracks in the floor, it's just... Why are there teachers out there who just try to make a teaching example out of everything? Like, little Stanley is over there being crushed to pieces by falling books and National Geographic magazines and class pets. Okay, the whole bookcase is just and Miss Johnson is over here like, class, this is a reminder to always be careful where you put your hands. Now, little Stanley over there is turning into Flat Stanley because he's been compressed by our bulletin board. Stephanie, can you go and make sure he's still breathing while I go and ask the nurse for an ice pack? Oh wow, there's blood everywhere.
Let's draw Aaron, hey Aaron, as a Pokemon trainer. The Gadgetbot Alliance has reached out to him and asked him what his favorite Pokemon is. And it's Starmie. We need to capture his sassy personality. And we can't forget the starry twinkle in his eye. I imagine he became a Pokemon trainer against his family's wishes, but that gives him all the more reason to do what he's doing. To become the very best. Aaron, hey Aaron, has entered the game. Now Aaron, go sass up the competition.
Why are there teachers who expect us to have full brain power all throughout quarantine? They're just like, y'all, why aren't you guys handing in your assignments? What's going on? Are you guys okay? Ma'am, I signed this thing 2 weeks ago. Ma'am, none of you have completed the reading, okay? I tried to make it more. Ma'am! We're all depressed. Y'all, I'm about to go ham. All right, I'm about to go home and make myself cry because I'm an insecure piece of ugly shit and I do not know if my friends actually want to be my friends or if they keep me around just because they feel bad for me. And I overthink everything that people tell me, and sometimes when someone says, oh, sorry, I don't want to hang out with you today, I automatically assume it's because I'm fat and ugly. And I'm afraid that if I was to get hit by a bus and die, that I would still be kicked out of the group chat. Hey. How you doing? Well, I'm doing just fine. I lied. That's the wrong chord. Hey, how you doing? Well, I'm gonna kill myself. I keep seeing these bitches post a photo of, like, a salad in their Snap story being like, oh, this is what I eat for lunch. Bitch, you acting like you photosynthesize. Where do you get your nutrients? Do you just drink air? Are you full now? Why does the government still think they can defeat our generation? Have you not seen what we're capable of? Have you not seen who we have on our side? Okay, your first indicator might be looking at the White Lives Matter hashtag or White Out Tuesday on Instagram, okay? The entire hashtag is just flooded with K-pop. And, like, the occasional hentai. And when police officers be busy yeeting tear gas canisters at us, bitch, that's when we play fucking Wii Sports tennis. This is the generation raised on Hunger Games. Percy Jackson is a part of our blood. We grew up watching some badass people on TV. Okay, Miss Frizzle and the Magic School Bus. Hello? You should be afraid of us. We also happen to have Anonymous and the witches on our side. Bitch, when it starts to rain fire on the White House. That's us. I will never understand those people who keep their ringers on, like, max volume, so you can hear every single friggin' text and message being sent. Can you shut up? We're not in a fucking TV show. I know you like pretending to be the main character, but bitch, you're literally just lactose intolerant and have a peanut allergy. You over here sounding like a frickin' fire alarm. I will slap you so hard it will sound like a screenshot. Okay, y'all have heard live, laugh, love talking about the Karens out here, bitch, but have you ever heard of live, laugh, destroy? Once we get a Karen on our side, bitch, she's gonna liquefy the entire police system. She just needs to grab the entire department by their bald-ass heads and shove them into her blender. And then just... Sis just needs to walk to the front of the police line, completely unbothered by tear gas because of her Chanel sunglasses. Approach the first cop that she sees and say, excuse me, can I see your manager? And the cop says, ma'am, you are in the way. She says, no, you're in my way. And that's when she pulls out the purse. Okay, that one black purse we... Excuse me? She's just playing her own game of Clash of Clans. And when they still refuse to give her the manager, bitch, that's when she pulls out an entire Range Rover just from, like, the back of her pocket. At this point, hopefully the cops have realized that they're dealing with more than just a Walmart lady. She's literally a force of nature. How do people get yelled at and then not cry? Saying shit like, oh, why are you being so sensitive? Bitch, I don't know. Maybe because you're screaming at me? What else am I supposed to do? Oh, you know what? You're ugly. I can't. You know when you just can't stop thinking about someone because they're just, like, in your head? And you keep overthinking everything that they do because you really fucking like them. A crush is technically just a bunch of chemical reactions in the brain. If you replace those chemical reactions with real fucking chemicals by eating a whole package of Lysol wipes, you will be dead and you will no longer need to worry. I don't understand the concept behind bullying. Like, bitch, you trying to make me cry by calling me ugly? I already fucking cry every fucking night. Okay, I know I'm ugly. I have a galaxy brain up here. You laughing at me like, oh my god, you look like a rat, bitch. I know. Who goes through the process of, like, creating a child, all right, and carrying that child inside of your cooch for, like, 92 months so you can shove it out of a small hole only for you to name it Eugene? Why would you do that? Oh my god, your baby is so cute. What is it called? Oh, its name is Eugene. Oh, how lovely. Ugly bitch. What'd you say? Sorry, can I just... Animals are born, and then 20 minutes later, they already know what to fucking do with their lives. I'm almost 18, and I just spent an hour trying to microwave an entire frozen turkey, only for it to fucking explode and set off the fire alarm? And it's still fucking frozen! All of the cheese that I put inside of it is just gone! Where is the cheese? And why is the turkey on fire when it's just still ice on it? What? When you were a kid, did y'all ever have that moment when you were, like, sitting in the backseat of a car and you, like, rolled the window down all the way and you just felt the air, like, rushing past you and going through your hair and you felt like a movie character and you were just like, I'm unstoppable. I am legendary. But then afterwards, when you got home, you realized that you still hadn't finished your stupid-ass long division math homework and you had to read 4 more chapters of Animal Farm and then you went to sleep crying because you would never become a Percy Jackson. I love when you're, like, lying in bed and then that, like, one tiny little teardrop just, like, rolls dramatically out of your eye and down your face. It's so cinematic and so on brand. And then in your head, you're just like, wow, I really am a poor, stupid, fat, ugly bitch. Sorry, I have problems. Why are there so many people out there who do one Google search and then they pretend to be an expert on the topic? Like, they clicked on the first fucking source that they see and then they just pretend like they know everything. And then they're just like, I did research on this. I know what bitch, I will punch you. The idea that nobody could ever actually like me is so deeply ingrained into my brain and my insecurities that even if somebody was to come up to me and be like, hey, I like you, I would be like, that's funny. You're stupid. And then you have those friends who say things to you like, you are a beautiful person. You shouldn't be insecure. Okay, Melissa Cosgrove. I am, though. What am I supposed to do about it? Die? You know when you're, like, on your way to do something, like wash the dishes or vacuum the carpet or, like, feed the baby, but then someone tells you to do exactly what you were just about to do, and then you're like, well, now I don't want to fucking do it anymore. Because you just told me what to do, and now my motivation is gone. Like Wingardium fucking Leviosa, bitch. So you know what? I'm not gonna go wash the dishes anymore. I'm not gonna go vacuum the carpet. The baby can starve. You know, you can't have responsibilities if you don't know that you have responsibilities. So all of these emails I'm getting about not handing in my research paper, not doing my economics assignment. No, I do not see. I am cutting off the negative energy. Yeah, I do not, I have tiny eyes I cannot see. Did y'all ever, like, feel really sick in middle school and you went to go see the school nurse and you told her that you felt like vomiting and the bitch is like, we can offer you a Band-Aid. Now get back to class. What am I supposed to do with this? Fucking, oh, thank you. Oh, bitch. I will vomit all over your fucking eye diagram. You are not live, laugh, love. You are live, laugh, destroy. So I used to know this girl who would constantly say things like, guys, sorry, I'm so ugly. I just ruined the whole group photo, I'm sorry. And then everyone would automatically comfort her and be like, no, you're beautiful, you shine. And then she would be like, no, but thank you. And she would do the same thing over and over again, trying to get everyone's attention. So So eventually I got tired. So the next time she came to me saying, I'm so ugly, I was like, you know what? You are. She was like, what'd you say? And I was like, bitch, if you think you're ugly, I can crop you out of the photo. The fuck do you want me to tell you? I'm not the one who made you look like a woolly mammoth. Y'all ever be with someone and then, like, for some reason they just start crying and you don't know what to say or what to do and you're just kind of sitting there like, you want water? So apparently NASA has discovered a parallel universe where everything goes backwards. So apparently there's two of me. As if one ugly bitch wasn't enough. And this bitch is going backwards? Like physically backwards? I'm in so much pain. For those of y'all who keep saying shit like, oh, I'm a hoe, I'm a bottom, I'm gonna be a stripper. Stop! What you are is a bitch who's failing English. Okay, you need to put away your phone and do your fucking To Kill a Mockingbird chapters 12 to 15 analysis question. For those of you who are looking for quick solutions to their problems, here is a master tip. Just punch it. You got an annoying English teacher who won't stop sending you emails at 2 in the morning asking you to send in your assignments? Boom! Okay, when I was dealing with a 4-year-old who was making fun of me and saying that I had tiny eyes because I was Asian, which is a complete lie because I look like an insect. Okay, I didn't even need to touch the child. Okay, all it took was a bonk to the back of his high chair, bitch, and he went down. Y'all remember playing tag as kids? Anyway, when I was like in elementary school, I don't know if this was just me, okay, but there was always that one bitch who every time he got tagged, he would just go for me. Like, he would target me, he would literally laser beam eyeball, pew pew. And me being the 3-foot-tall, fat Asian round circle bitch that I was, I could not run. So one day, he chases me up this giant, literally 10-foot-tall structure, playground. And bitch, I am climbing for my freaking life. And he just like taps the back of my shoulder and he's like, got you, you're it. The rage. Every single neuron and like mitochondria is just firing with anger. And I went Kung Fu Panda mode, bitch. I jumped on his head, bitch, and he fell.